Take a shot.
What time is it?
Game time! Move!
Every great plot has its twist. Game 5 of the NBA Finals was no exception. In fact, it may have shifted the momentum in this series. Michael Jordan was hitting the back of the rim all night. Meanwhile, Karl Malone finally found his rhythm, 39 points. And he had help, most notably from an unlikely source, forward Antoine Carr. Called upon in the second half, Carr had 5 attempts from the field. He made all 5. Chicago couldn't close it out at home. So we're back in Utah for Game 6, coming up next.
And a lovely evening view south over the Utah State Capitol building. Here in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Delta Center for game number 6, wearing number 13, the starting center at...
Welcome, everyone, to Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me, former NBA Coach of the Year Mike Fratello and former player Clark Kellogg. On our sideline tonight, reporter David Aldridge. Mike, the only reason this series was extended to Game 6 is because of Utah's adjustments in Game 5.
The screen and roll is a big part of their offense. They went away from it. Instead, they posted Karl Malone, inserted Antoine Carr, who gave them another shooter, so when Pippen doubled, they could kick the ball to the open man.
And for Chicago in Game 5, Tony Kukoc coming up big, Clark. He had 30 points, but Jordan and Pippen could not get it going.
That's why we always talk about the importance of the team. It's rare that either guy, Pippen or Jordan, is off his game, let alone both of them at the same time. Jordan just couldn't find the range, and Pippen was ineffective against Hornacek in the low post.
It was so surprising, but Hornacek did a great job.
Yeah.
On the floor for the Chicago Bulls, Luke Longley is at the 5. The forward, Scottie Pippen. Oh, that was a sensational dunk!
Man, oh man!
And both of these teams have struggled with their three-point shooting throughout this series.
And you know, Mike, in particular, the Jazz, I mean, they've been around 22% through the first 5 games. During the regular season, they shot 37%, good for 5th best in the league.
And that one is good.
And Karl Malone, the 1997 league MVP, has a full package of offensive firepower. Inside, outside, he gets it done in multiple ways.
And first team all defense 2 years running. Give him credit. He's an elite two-way player.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan slamming it down.
I've always liked the feel for the game that Scottie Pippen has. He's a dynamic passer, folks.
Jordan's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. And Malone with the stuff.
And in the fourth quarter of Game 5, John Stockton didn't attempt a single field goal. Jerry Sloan would like him to be a little more assertive with his scoring tonight.
He's been an outstanding field goal percentage shooter throughout his career and in this series, Mike, so no real reason for him not to look for his shot.
Stockton against Harper. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Passes it to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Keefe with a screen on Pippen. Russell with a wide open look. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that was a foul. No question about it.
He deserved to go to the line after that hit.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night. And both free throws good for Jordan. And a big question in this game will be how effective Scottie Pippen can be with this back spasm issue.
Well, in Game 5, he was only 2 of 16 from the floor. But he gave them 11 boards, 11 assists, and 3 steals. Can he find a way to impact the game tonight?
Like he did in Game 5, you're right. The Jazz working the ball around now. Stockton outside. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Coach Fratello, they've been effective on the offensive end in this one.
Yeah, they've created good looks and made the most of them.
And the Bulls, David Aldridge, with some concerning injuries.
Thanks, guys. Now, the big news for the Bulls is the condition of Scottie Pippen, who hurt his back in Game 3. He did take an injection yesterday, did electrical stim, iced it, had ultrasound and a massage, and then he did a lot of stretching. He told me he's a little bit ginger, but nothing can keep him out of a game like this. Back to you.
We knew that. David, thank you. Mike, it really has been an injury-plagued series for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, Ron Harper has the flu, can't hold down any food. Plus, the Bulls have been without a couple other key players. Monumental challenge for them tonight.
Huge, you're right. And a big Game 5 for Tony Kukoc. You know, Clark, he made as many shots in just 13 attempts as Jordan and Pippen made collectively in a combined 42. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah, his efficiency was off the charts, and I don't think the Bulls fed him enough. They got to remedy that tonight, though, Kevin.
You're right. Hey, Clark, with the injury issues to Pippen and Harper, so much falling on the big shoulders of Michael Jordan.
And we know those shoulders are broad and capable, and we're used to thinking of Michael Jordan as superhuman, but he's now in his 30s playing big minutes. Does he have enough to climb another hurdle? We'll see.
It's going to be interesting to find out.
Boy, nice dish that time by Hornacek, doing a good job finding his open teammate.
Here's Jordan. The Bulls trying to slam the door for their 6th title.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Hornacek passes to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan. And Mike, coming into this game, Malone said he wanted to attack the paint early.
That's right, looking to put pressure on the rim and, if possible, get Rodman and Longley in early foul trouble.
Stockton's shot is off.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Malone. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the Jazz with some changes. Foster comes in for Malone. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Jordan comes with the double team.
Chicago foul. Luke Longley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hornacek outside. There's Russell with the 3.
This is why Pippen is regarded as a terrific defender. His hustle, active hands, making an impact.
Here's Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Right from the start, they set the tone and were the more dominant team.
I love how they've looked right from the tip, doing an amazing job building this lead.
Kicks it to Russell. There's the pass to Isley. Pass to Hornacek. Harper with the steal. Jordan against Hornacek. Back to Jordan. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Paul with a lot of natural talent. It shows.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. Welcome back to the second quarter of the NBA Finals, Game 6 here in Utah. As the Chicago Bulls look to close out the Jazz. But do they have enough left in the tank to get it done?
And these Bulls have to feel like the time is now to close out the series. They do not want it getting to a Game 7 on the road.
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Jeff Hornacek is out there with Isley. Then there's Carl. Then it's Russell. And it's Keefe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hornacek passes to Keefe. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Love the take from Keefe. Putting pressure on the D and making them compromise.
It's his first trip to the line. Karl Malone's checked in for Utah. Stockton comes in for Eisen. And Clark, the Bulls looking to close it out tonight. Critical since very few teams have been able to win a Finals Game 7 on the road.
And you know what, Kevin? If it got to that point, all the momentum would be with the Jazz, having battled back from down 3-1. The Bulls got to play like this is the Game 7 here.
Oh, once again, you've mapped it out well, Clark.
Unbelievable explosion. Showed a great burst to the rim, then extended over the tall defender.
So, Mike, the mailman, Karl Malone, as intended, doing damage inside.
The Bulls lack anyone who can really slow him down in there.
Jordan against Hornacek. Jazz passing it around. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That one on Kukoc.
An and-one machine. Contact has very little effect on Karl Malone.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And the dunk by Jordan.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Jazz trail by 13. Stockton with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And in this MVP battle so far, Michael Jordan is coming out, I think, Coach, on top.
Yeah, Karl Malone not having the same impact as MJ. That's been a factor.
Huge.
And the Utah Jazz not getting a lot from their center position in this series. Both Greg Ostertag and Jeff Forster, relative non-factors.
The shot's good from Stockton.
It's easy to understand why Stockton is so efficient. He takes smart shots, a high IQ player.
Oh,
strong finish.
Throw that thing down. Woo! That dunk right there encompasses the storyline of this game.
Oh, it does. Playing with confidence and swagger.
Hey, guys, I remember when I could get up like that.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Now the feed to Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
A wizard running that pick and roll. Gives Stockton another assist.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Flying up high, what a move.
You're right, Clark. The elevation.
Incredible.
I almost thought he was getting too much air.
Hornacek outside. On the wing, Malone. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And in these particular playoffs, the Bulls have lost 4 of their last 5 on the road. They know they've got to get busy and handle their business now.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Kukoc. 35 points for Michael Jordan. Jazz trail by 14. Now, here is Hornacek. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stockton's shot is off. And the Utah Jazz, Mike, the last 2 years, the best winning percentage in franchise history.
Top 2 in the league. This Stockton-Malone pairing is one for the record books.
History in front of our eyes. You're right. 1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Rebound by the Bulls.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Malone wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Stockton. Jazz trail by 16, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Utah. Morris is checked in for Russell. It's Anderson in for Jeff Hornacek. And Chicago also making a switch. Rodman's checked in. Stockton against Harper.
Chicago foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
Carr is checked in for Keith.
Whoa, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's
Yep.
just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit, he was going for the highlight reel dunk.
Here's Malone, and he uses the glass on the layup. Malone's got 23 points.
The mailman delivering the night, door-to-door style. Malone asserting himself well on the offensive end.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago Bulls ball.
The Jazz making a switch
For
here.
the Jazz. Howard Isley.
12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. High post, Pippen. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Pippen's got 6.
Excellent confidence on display there from Scottie Pippen. Feels like he can take and make these shots whenever he wants to.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He's approaching 40 points. Welcome back to the second half of Game 6 in the NBA Finals here in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Jazz trying to force a Game 7 against the defending champion Chicago Bulls in front of these tremendous fans. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah, trailing by 17.
And not just Scottie Pippen dealing with a bad back. John Stockton also dealing with back issues.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. And there's Harper. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Longley in at the 5 down low. And apparently Clark Stockton got a back adjustment at halftime.
Well, Kevin, you know, at this point in the season, just about everybody is dealing with some kind of ailment. It's really a battle of attrition.
It is. Rodman with a screen on Russell. A drive by Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send a message.
Both shots good from the stripe. Jazz trail by 17. Hornacek outside. Passes it to Malone. Over Rodman. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
And, you know, you look at the Jazz with Malone and their other bigs, they've got a significant size advantage inside, but the Bulls have done a nice job holding their own on the glass.
One more half between the Bulls and a forever legacy.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Hornacek outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Inside. Nice move. It's deflected. It's Pippen on the wing. Shoots from the corner. It's tipped and stolen by Stockton. And now to Hall of Famer David Aldridge for a word on Michael Jordan.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Jordan hasn't missed a single game since he returned from playing baseball. This year, he's played more minutes than at any time since the 1992 season. And he was, of course, much younger. And with the Bulls ailing, he's being asked to do even more, if that's physically possible. Guys?
David, thanks. We appreciate the report. You know, Clark, if anyone can do it, it's probably Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of the rarest athletes I've ever seen. You think about his unique giftedness as an athlete, size, speed, strength, endurance, and then you think about that competitive drive. He actually plays like an overachiever because of how driven he is and how committed he is to being the best he can be. I don't know if I've seen a guy any more competitive than Michael Jordan.
I am right there with you.
And you look at Karl Malone, 6'9", 250 pounds, just a Goliath. The Bulls are hard-pressed to deal with his physicality inside.
And it's Russell in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Stockton. For 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got 43 points. And Clark, can talk about defending Malone. Dennis Rodman is game for that challenge. He's game for any challenge, but that one in particular.
Yeah, with Dennis Rodman, it's about embracing that hard-nosed physical play. And we know that Rodman is a guy who never backs up from that.
No, he doesn't. Carr, he's checked in for Utah. Nice ball movement by Utah. Stockton the pass to Carr. And the dunk by Carr.
Stockton loves finding the open teammate. Does it again here.
The Bulls leading by 18. Pippen finds Jordan. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Malone. And here's Utah. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Back to Hornacek. Stockton outside. 5 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Jordan. And then slammed in by Jordan.
He had some bad intentions there. Oh, boy, watch out.
Oh, boy, watch out is right.
That was crazy. Just incredible display of athleticism.
Stockton passes to Malone. And he gets the bucket. And it's 29 points for Karl Malone.
I like the touch from Malone inside there. I mean, one of the most accomplished scorers in the game, without a doubt.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. And the Bulls get it back. The pass to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Hornacek. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 48.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
A different look for Utah. Morris is checked in for Russell. Anderson comes in for Jeff Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Pass to Carr.
Morris. Shandon Anderson. Howard.
Here's Isley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the dish to Malone. Got a hand on it.
Hard to shoot over 7'2". Longley getting all of that one.
Coach, Michael Jordan is having himself a game. Wow.
Outplaying Karl Malone to this point.
Oh.
The Bulls getting the better of that superstar matchup.
To the middle.
Bulls foul. Ron Harper.
The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
4th team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
He's off on the first. Steve Kerr checked in for Ron Harper. And he's good on the second. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Jordan is doubled. Pippen with the wide-open look. The Bulls keep it alive. Longley passes to Pippen, and that comes off the assist by Longley. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers clearly the difference for them here in the second half.
Tough to guard a whole team from beyond the arc. They've got it going.
Kicks to Morris. feeds it to Malone. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the
37. The Bulls.
We're back for the fourth quarter of play here in Game 6. The Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls, for the second year in a row, battling for an NBA championship. It all comes down to this.
And you look at it, John Stockton, 36 years of age, Karl Malone at 34. You wonder, is this their last best chance at a title?
So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Isley is out there with Anderson. Then it's Morris. Then there's Foster. And it's Keith in at center. And the wide open shot from Morris. Rebound by the Bulls. And Stockton at this point has played more playoff games, Clark, than anyone in NBA history without winning a title.
Boy, you certainly respect the number of deep runs that he's been part of. And at this point, all he wants is a ring.
Because he's going to the Hall of Fame, but you're right. This has got to be the one thing absent on his resume.
No doubt.
Here's Isley. That one drops for him. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah. He was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
Pass to Morris. Here's Isley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Anderson passes to Isley. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Keith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Brian Russell's size, he's 6'7" and 225 pounds, and he's got good athleticism too. Really makes him the best defensive option for Utah in playing Michael Jordan.
And Jordan gets it to go.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Anderson passes to Keith. Back to Anderson. Pass to Keith. Morris outside. Here's Isley. Keith with a screen on Kerr. Isley the pass to Keith. Lays it up and banks it in. And Russell drafted in the second round back in '93, Mike. He's played his entire career with the Jazz.
And he's not on the floor for his offense. His role for this Jazz team is to be a wing stopper.
Pippen kicks to Jordan.
Oh, man, clearly letting his emotions get the better of him in that situation.
Yeah, this game isn't going their way, but a foul like that is only going to make matters worse.
Anderson against Jordan.
On defense, Keith uses his size as much as possible, trying to trap the shooter with his arms.
9 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Jordan. For 3, Pippen. And that comes off the assist by Longley. Longley's got 4 assists now tonight. And you got to respect, Coach, what we've seen from Scottie Pippen tonight.
A gutsy performance, reminiscent of his teammate Jordan's flu game in last year's finals, doing whatever is needed.
Yeah, good comparison. Foster is screen on Kerr. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Isley. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Isley's got 4 this quarter. Here's Jordan. From outside the arc. And it's Foster with the rebound. Utah with the ball. And finished off by Anderson.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
That's what it's all about, staying in front of the defense. You have the basket all to yourself.
Utah with the ball. Here's Isley, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
2 minutes remaining.
A deep 3 from Jordan. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter, and the dunk by Jordan.
He's ready, willing, and able to carry the load offensively.
Morris outside. Here is Keith. The pass to Isley. Pass to Foster. Just 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Keith's shot is good.
The defense has to be aware and know that Keith is going to attack inside. That's where he operates best.
Jordan against Anderson. Jordan kicks to Kerr. From past the arc, Keith grabs the miss, and Utah has possession. It's Anderson with the drive. The 3 from Morris. The three-pointer is right on target. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anderson against Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Here's Rodman. Goes back up. He lays it in.
With Rodman, you have to be aware of where he is. Get a body on him. Really box him out. Dennis is always looking for an offensive rebound.
Foster passes to Isley. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. And here's Jordan outside. Sinks the triple.
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Chicago foul. Steve Kerr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Rodman. Goes up. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
Leaving everyone behind. Rodman gets going and just takes it all the way.
Here's Isley, defended by Kerr. And the Chicago Bulls win their 6th championship, completing a second three-peat. Without question, Mike, one of the greatest dynasties this league has ever seen.
6 championships in 8 seasons. A decade of dominance. The 90s have belonged to Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls.
And this title run for the Bulls, arguably, Clark, their most difficult, with age and injuries and even some palace intrigue. But for the moment, merely jubilation.
You covered it all there, Kevin. What a remarkable run. And now we'll just have to wait and see whether they decide to run it back one more time. This very well, though, could be the final chapter.